And what I love about you guys is that you're playing with gender, which is really very much topic of the day. It's very top of mind topic for a lot of people. Let me just, there's some things I want to say about your interaction, but first of all, I want to know how it feels to adopt another gender. Trisha, how does that feel? What's it like?
Well, obviously last year, one of the reasons they came for me was I had issues thinking. You came for me saying I wasn't transgender.
Oh, well, he needs some context on that
The point of all this is like last year, I've not just last year, my whole life I've had gender identity issues. I've gone to a really good therapist. He's in West Hollywood. He's amazing. Who specializes in gender identity and stuff like that. And like I've always struggled with it. I thought I was trans, but I never wanted to do surgeries to to transition. But to me this feels comfortable. Like I love being a guy. Like not just a guy, but just not having to be the female body, not going out and being like scared like people are gonna follow me and shit. So it's interesting. So I don't know you well, and I don't know whether there's gender issues. It's kind of interesting that here you are playing around with it. But women like yourself that sort of accessorize their femininity, like exaggerate it a little bit. Sometimes you can look at that as a female crossdresser. Does that make sense? Yes, 100%.
Like that's the gender expression is excessively female. And what you're saying is, no, I'm not sure if that's me. Do you also have other kinds of identity questions? Is it just gender? So generally identity is kind of not really clear. Okay. So interesting. So we're playing around with that stuff today. Yeah. Ethan, you?
I feel like I'm surprised how great these titties feel.
Oh my God.
Right.
Like, I could get down with that.
Some people, there is such a thing as getting really excited by taking on a female exterior.
You're saying like I would have a boner? I don't have a boner.
Okay.
I haven't been erect yet.
He loves dressing as females. He's been doing girl makeup this whole time.
I think you are super upset that I come on here and look better than you every single time.
First of all, I'm not upset. I just know you really are into it. You love the nails. You love doing the makeup.
No, I like when I'm doing the costume, I like to go all out. And I have a theory, Dr. Drew, that part of the reason we've been fighting is because you're upset that every week we come out here, I look way better than you.
God.
And by the way, all the comments say Ethan outdid Trisha again. And part of her identity is like, she even said in a previous episode, I'm the girl who does the hair and makeup. This is my whole thing. And when I come out here looking like this, she gets upset.
Well, she did come in the room saying she's upset that the shirt fits you. She's upset your makeup looks good. She was very clear about that.
No, he uses my hair and makeup people because they couldn't find their own. I gave them so many people, and they're like, we don't have anyone. So finally, I was like, here, use mine. I gave them that. And they go after me every single time. So I come on here looking like shit every time.
I go after you.
You always go after me. They come to me at 5:30 in the morning.
She's never mentioned that.
I always said it. Okay, so that's it.
But you do your stuff at that time anyway.
Because we shoot earlier. We always shoot at 9. Anyways, I'm not upset. If I was upset, I wouldn't have given my hair and makeup people. I would have been like, oh, here, just use some shitty people that you already use for Teddy Fresh or whatever. And that's not the case. They used my bomb-ass glam team,
but isn't it make our show better when I look good?
Yeah, I'm not mad. That's why I gave you them. That's why I gave you my accessories and my wigs and everything.
That's true. This is her, by the way. This is her dress.
What was that sigh all about? You were sighing.
My sigh? I'm exhausted every day, every week, Dr. Drew. I don't think the show is good for my mental health, to be honest.
What? Come on.
Every week. Oh my God, my mustache is coming out. Every week.
Ridiculous.
We go through fights. It's the craziest, most
Okay, you know what? Let's just
let's get in it.
Here's what I want to do.
But I love him too. Like I honestly look at him as like somebody I've known forever. Like I feel like he's my best friend. Like it's weird. We have this weird like soul connection, but also he like irritates the shit out of me. I don't get it.
Well, there's something about your interaction that you can immediately change, which is the blaming. Right? You blame each other for everything. And every statement begins with you and a finger point. You.
You're describing a really boring show, Dr. Drew.
I'm going to bug you for the next however long we're together to start with, as opposed to you. I've noticed.
Okay.
I've noticed. Okay?
I've noticed everything about you. I've
noticed he's an asshole.
It sounds worse. That's more passive aggressive. I don't like it. Okay.